So we had just arrived from China, and we were in Honolulu at an apartment near Waikiki Beach. We were there to get you a fast-track USA citizenship, so we could then go to Italy to resume our job there. Italy would not let you enter with a Chinese passport because we adopted you from the USA and not from Italy. You're 14 months old. You didn't walk yet on your own, but if assisted, you did. So I was holding your hands, and you were moving little steps in the open kitchen area. The whole apartment was carpeted, including the kitchen, with a dark green, little worn and kind of fuzzy carpet. After one or two steps, you released your right hand from me, bent forward and picked up something from the floor. Then you look at it intensively and raise your hand high toward me. Clenched between your thumb and your index finger was a raw grain of rice. We had just arrived in Honolulu from Changsha, Hunan, China, where we had adopted you at 1 year and 2 months of age. There, in Hawaii, we had to go through an express process to get you USA citizenship, so we could then take you with us to Italy, where our job as directors of an international artist in residence center was waiting for us. In the carpeted studio apartment we had rented, we started the morning in the kitchen area with a teaspoon of cherry-flavored antibiotic for your chest infection you came to us with. And as I was holding your tiny hands to help you walk on the worn, emerald green fuzzy carpet, suddenly you let go of my hand and bent over to pick up something I could not see. You then raised your hand to show me. Between the tips of your index and thumb was a raw grain of rice. We had chosen to rent out an apartment so we could cook for our 14-month-old daughter. She had just left the orphanage in Hunan with us, and had come to us with a cough and some rashes on her cheeks. In the open-plan studio apartment in Waikiki, Hawaii, where we had come to get her an expedited USA citizenship, she was cheerfully moving her first steps, assisted by me, on the moss-green, fuzzy carpeting that covered the whole place. We were in the kitchen area. I had just given her some cherry-flavored liquid antibiotic while singing her, "Cherry, cherry baby, cherry," a variation on the Four Seasons 60s hit. She was moving her tiny feet over the carpet when, suddenly, she let go of my right hand, and after bending over with intent, picked up something I couldn't see. She lifted herself up, and looking at me with pride, she showed me her find. A raw grain of rice tightly squeezed between her thumb and her index fingers. So we had just started our first morning at this apartment rental in Waikiki, Hawaii, where we were told to go to in order to get you to become a U.S. citizen in a hurry. Speed was a factor because we had to resume our summer season work in Italy, and you wouldn't be allowed in there with only your Chinese passport. A 10-day hiatus in Hawaii, sandwiched between a 10-day stretch in Hunan with hotels, bureaucracy, some sightseeing and baby clothes shopping to start, and the usual summer routine in Umbria, with international artists, plus a recently developed anxiety we may lose our gig there, was feeling like a needed padding. In the kitchen area, I was helping you walk, holding your little hands. At 14 months of age, you were a bit late with mobility but catching up fast. The floor was covered throughout with a worn-out, fuzzy, emerald green carpet, even in the kitchen area, where we just had breakfast. After 3 steps, you suddenly let go of my right hand and bent over to pick up something I could not see. You then raised your little body and handed me your trophy, a raw grain of rice clenched between your thumb and your index finger.